So War Dogs is a new movie by Todd Phillips. It's his first movie not to be an out-and-out comedy, and it stars Miles Teller, Jonah Hill, and has a small appearance by Bradley Cooper. The basic story of War Dogs is these two young whippersnappers, hotshots, whatever you want to call them, join forces and start to work small contracts that the government put out for tender. Now they're making some decent money off it, and they start to snowball and they start to work the system, and they eventually go for a massive contract that there is absolutely no way these guys should have, and the boundaries between right and wrong get very easily blurred when this large amount of cash comes into play. Now, War Dogs is based on a true story, but you can obviously tell throughout the movie what has been dramatised and what hasn't. There's certain aspects that just fit into kind of cliche about it. If I was to describe War Dogs by an amalgamation of movies, I would say that it's very much similar to Goodfellas, The Big Short, and maybe Wolf of Wall Street. I know there's two Scorsese in there, but it kind of draws aspects of both of them. It has this voiceover and it has these freeze frames that are very, very reminiscent of both Goodfellas with Ray Liotta's character and The Wolf of Wall Street as well. It has these kind of touches. It does feel as if you're trying to keep some of these comedic moments the way that Adam McKay did with The Big Short. And it's an interesting kind of story. It keeps you entertained all the way through the movie. It's got some funny moments. After the movie's done, you're kind of starting to realise the cracks in the movie itself. Some of the good things about the movie, I liked Miles Teller and I liked Jonah Hill. They're very good together. So Jonah Hill character is, if you knew him in real life, you would absolutely hate him. But watching it on the big screen is highly entertaining. He's got this really weird laugh. He's quite energetic, but he comes across as extremely sleazy, extremely self-centred, and just in it for the money and in it for himself, really. Miles Teller's character is given a bit more of a story. He's in a hard place. He's got a child on the way. He's got a crappy job. He wants some money. He wants a better life. And Jonah Hill's character offers him that to it. But he's still very much got a moral core, as the movie kind of points out. Bradley Cooper comes in as this sort of major arms dealer kind of guy, but it's not really in the movie much. He just kind of brokers a deal between these two guys and gets him the ammunition and things that he wants. But that's neither here nor there. The problems I had with the movie is within the story itself. For instance, the large contract that they go after and they actually get is supposed to be a logistical nightmare because there's all these different parts, all these different kind of things they need to get hold of, but the movie focuses on one thing only, these 100 million units of ammunition. It doesn't focus on all the other parts that they have to get to complete the order. The whole story with Miles Teller and his wife is obviously, you know, dramatised to the hilt. There's scenes that just feel cliched and you've seen before. There's scenes that don't really have an emotional impact because you don't really spend any time with the wife. You just see her in small segments throughout, and you don't really have a real idea of their relationship. It also felt as if it was over a very small timescale, maybe a year and a half, and they feel to have elongated the later half of the story. It's not as action-packed, it's more procedural and paperworky in what they're doing, and they try to heighten the drama between the two characters because I don't think there was really much there. They're just trying to make a story out of it, and then it just kind of ends. And it's not a satisfying ending. In fact, the ending when Miles Teller's character meets back up with Bradley Cooper's character feels completely out of left field, doesn't belong anywhere in the movie. It doesn't make sense to the movie, to Bradley Cooper's character, and it doesn't make sense where Miles' character ends up. Surely he had some money planked away or hidden somewhere, but forget it. It's portrayed as a sort of action kind of comedy on the trailers. It's not that. It has some comedic moments. It has one specific sort of action scene which is portrayed on the trailer. It's a fun movie. I had some laughs with it. I was entertained while watching it. Once it was over, it kind of left my brain and it's starting to fade away already. Overall, I'm going to give War Dogs 3 out of 5. It's a decent enough movie, but I wouldn't go out my way to watch it. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Man vs. Film. So on screen there is 2 more videos that you can click and watch at your leisure. There is also a large subscribe button at the bottom of the screen if you would like to subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time on Man vs. Film.